You then have different what's called information processing styles. Now, when this particularly is important if you're creating courses or educational content of any kind, but it's also important in the brand building. You have some people who are what are called analytical learners or information processors, and you have global learners or global information processors. And the two main differences of these people is it's basically 50-50. Half of the world is one, half of the world is the other. So if you want to reach the most amount of people in your marketing, in your branding, in the way that you're communicating, you need to be putting out content that hits both of these types of styles. So the analytical learner, a bit shorter, a bit sharper, a bit straight to the point, but they like everything in order. They love steps. These are the kinds of people who, when they pick up a book, can only read the book one chapter at a time in the right order. Okay, whereas the global, that's you, yeah, and the global processing style would drive you insane. The global processing style is quite happy to pick up a book, flick to a particular chapter that's of interest, read that chapter and be like, I'm good, I read the book.
That's my wife.
There we go. These ones are really important because the global learner likes to pick and pull apart ideas and concepts and then apply them to themselves in their own lives in a much more creative way. The analytical learner is going to follow a recipe. They want you to say, please do the following things in this exact order if you want to succeed in the thing I'm teaching you. And they are going to love the recipe. They're going to follow it exactly, and they're going to ask you lots of detailed questions. So your marketing and everything you're selling to that particular person is going to need to include language like the step-by-step guide for how to do this. If you follow this exact process, you're going to use words like this blueprint, this methodology, tried and tested system, you'll get X, Y, and Z results. This analytical learner is going to go ping, twig, who's this guy? They're going to stop and listen because it's capturing the way that they love to engage. Your brand is going to come across to them as that guide, that sage, that instructor, the mentor that this analytical learner really likes to work with. You are going to be the person that they will pick as their guide through that branding of doing these little tip videos where you're saying, here are 3 ways that I built a 7-figure SaaS business. Number 1, number 2, number 3, bam, straight to the point. That's the kind of brand communication you'll be doing to capture that analytical learner or information processor. Now, the global side, on the other hand, as I said, they will flip to the middle of a book. If they join an online course, they won't necessarily go to module 1. They might skip straight the way to module 3 because the title of that chapter attracted their attention and their current needs the most. And this is important when it comes to courses, by the way, because the analytical learner is okay for drip-fed content because they're happy to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in order. The global learner will lose their freaking mind if you drip feed the content because they've paid their money up front, and if you're holding back information that they want to jump to, they're going to feel like they've been ripped off or they've got their arms tied, and they're going to ask for a refund because they like to jump around and move about. So the global learner, in terms of the stuff you're putting online, it's going to be that more fun, that more humorous stuff. It's going to be content like a day in the life of me. They want to see more about the life that you're living and get ideas so that they can then concoct and synthesize all of the information they've learned with some ideas that you've dropped in to create their own magic recipe. So any kind of content where it's you just living your life. For instance, my main title I give myself is course creator because that's the industry that I'm qualified in. So I will do videos like a day in the life of a course creator. And you just do these little vlog videos where it shows, here's me having an actual battle with a 4-year-old before I get to work. It's Monday morning, just survived another round of the Hunger Games. Anyway, now let's get down to the real business. It's these kind of things where I'm filming behind the scenes, I'm showing what I'm actually doing with the bare feet in the home office, and often a dog turd under a desk or something like that, and going, this is my life. The global learners like that kind of bigger picture perspective, and they like to then go and find the how-tos themselves. So these kinds of 2 ways of understanding how people tick actually then informs the content you create, the marketing you create, and even the way that you deliver your products and services behind the scenes.